If you're trying to not, like if you're debating on getting a CPAP or doing a sleep study or any of that, it is a pain. Obviously, you're saying it's beneficial, or it can be beneficial. What are some other things besides limiting screen time and making sure that you've got a serene place to rest and all of that are important to you called it sleep hygiene, to your sleep hygiene routine? What are some other natural things people can do for themselves to improve their own sleep?
Actually, looking at the sunset.
Okay.
It kind of sets your circadian clock because your brain, that's why dogs are so good at that. Dogs are great at being able to go out. Lots of dogs actually go out and kind of look at the horizon.
Yeah.
You kind of like, oh, they're just enjoying the outdoors. Like it actually sets a natural circadian clock, just like for us too. So
Interesting.
The light wavelengths that we get through our eyes really do send a message to our brain as to what hormones to produce. So more melatonin can start being produced, cortisol starts dropping a little bit, whereas in the morning it's very different. It's actually the opposite. So that's a really great one. Obviously stopping caffeine sometime around, my preference is like 3-4 o'clock would probably be best. I know a lot of people love like their evening coffee.
How do people do that?
I'm from Puerto Rico, so I know how people do it, but I just don't condone it.
There's no way I could do that. If I'm into the caffeine after like 1 p.m., I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
I am in trouble at 10 because I'm supposed to be asleep at 10. If I have to be up at 5, there's no way.
Yeah.
The sleep thing's something so many people struggle with. In fact, I have a recommendation for you. I think you should start a sister Instagram page.
For just sleep?
Sleep influencer.
Yeah, the sleep influencer.
Well, I've been trying to find somebody to talk to about sleep, the importance of sleep. Was this what kind of lit your fire when you realized what functional neurology was? That it was so broad and all-encompassing, and it was, when I say holistic, I'm using the word whole, like the whole human. Like you're talking to someone, you're not limited in how you can help. Obviously, you can't saw their skull open.
Yeah.
And rewire something. That's something for the surgeon.
Yeah.
But in terms of everything else that you can help them with, I mean, your options are, you got a lot of tools in your toolbox.
And that's the thing is like for a long time, I was so narrow-minded. I thought there was only this one path.
The conventional path.
Yeah, and then I saw, oh my gosh, like this is so much bigger, and I'm a believer, and so I do like to know that we were made for a purpose and that everything we do has intention. And so that's what I love about functional neurology is that it's the intention behind the movement, the exercise, the supplement, the protocol, the sleep hygiene, it's how you do it. It's not always what you do, but how you do it. So you mentioned hyperbaric earlier. And so one of the things, I love hyperbaric. I have absolutely nothing against it. But I know that your hyperbaric experience can be enhanced if after you do hyperbaric, you activate certain neural cells for a specific function. Because now you're priming your body and your brain with increased oxygen levels, which we know are good for brain cells.
Right.
I mean, we obviously need oxygen, glucose, no toxins for healthy energy and ATP that fuels a neuron cell to be able to make it function appropriately. You fire that neuron, then you start building plasticity. And then that, one paved road that you started creating becomes the 6-lane highway. So that's what I love about functional neurology, is that it is a process that comes with intention, frequency, intensity of time that you actually see benefit long term. Because eventually your brain and body can start doing it for its own self, as opposed to all of these other tools, which are amazing, but solely on itself can only take you so far.
I think that should be cut for a micro content clip right there. I think that's your functional neurology. I think that's your what do they used to call those advertisements where it was like a whole. Remember those ads? It was an ad. They'd be selling a product, would be like a 30-minute ad. You know?
Infomercial.
Yeah. That's like your infomercial for